Whew. Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry the video's about a day and a half late. Working night shifts, man, it's rough. Ugh. But I got it for you. And that's all that matters. So, yeah, forgive me on that one. I'll have a little surprise at the end. Just begging your forgiveness. Yeah, those of you who know what I was wearing this week. I went with Davidoff Champion. Really like it. And I'm not the only one. So, it's a box, big box. It's a big bottle. Weird. Like, not big in, it's only 90 milliliters, 3 ounces. But it's a big bottle. This box. Picture the bottle on the back. You'll see what I mean if you haven't seen the bottle before. It's a big bottle. It's a good scent. Davidoff Champion. It's supposed to like be a weight. 2. Really like this one. Really like this one. Give it a spray and the top comes off. An okay sprayer, a little narrow but powerful, if you know what I mean. Whew, it's a good one. All right, well, let's get into it, and I'll tell you what I thought about it and stuff. So, and mind my enthusiasm, it's like 3 in the morning. I am exhausted. But I'm doing my best. Davidoff Champion, released 2010, classified as a woody aromatic. Accords are citrus, aromatic, woody, green, soft, spicy, earthy. The notes I could find: top is lemon bergamot, base is clary sage, galbanum. Sorry, that was a mid. I'm tired. The base is cedar, oak, vetiver. It's clean, citrus, spicy, woody. It's beautiful. I said before, like, when I did like a first impression, it's got a Ventus vibe to it, and I still stand by that. It's not a clone. It's not even close to the smell. It's just kind of got that same juicy citrus type scent, and with the cedar and the oak wood, kind of gives it a smoky, slight smoky woody on the base. It's really nice. The main player in this one, though, is the clary sage. Jesus, is it done beautiful in this one. Saying before, I really come to love clary sage. Like I said, I had a lot of clones I'd be smelling. I was like, man, I like that. Or I like part of it. I couldn't figure out what it was, and I finally did with this one. Even experienced noses sometimes take a while to figure something out. So, yeah. So clary sage is kind of how do I describe it? On its own, it's just basically a herbal, soft spice type smell. But combined with that lemon and bergamot, really gives it a juicy, like I said before, just a very juicy, fruity, spicy vibe to it, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And online, some people love this, some people hate it. A lot of guys go into that old standby. Oh, it's synthetic. You know, I feel about that. And oh, it's too generic. It's not generic at all. There's not a lot that smells like this. This is pretty unique, actually, as far as safe. I will say that. There's a difference between generic and safe, and I think that's what they were getting at. It's too, safe. It is a safe scent. It's not going to really offend a lot of people. The clary sage can kind of be a little overpowering, but it's a beautiful scent. I said a lot of people online are complaining too. It's like a 50-50 type deal. It's like people love it or hate it. There seems to be no in between with it. Because I was reading a few reviews. Because I generally read reviews. It's 50-50 all the way, man. Like, people love it, hate it, 50-50. It's a long-lasting scent, a good projecting scent. No, it's fucking gone in a half hour. It's like boom, boom, boom. Almost dead in the middle, right? There just seems to be nobody who's like, it's okay. I fall in the line of, I really like it. And longevity and projection on me, really good. But then clary sage scents, like I said, tend to be that way on me. My skin, like I said, just works really well with my chemistry. And it's not just me saying that, because this is one of the ones I get about 2 compliments a day. A day. That's a lot, really, wearing it. And there was actually one girl at work that complimented me every day on it. Just really, most of them are just like, it smells great, really like it, what are you wearing, all this standard stuff. Again, didn't knock anybody on their ass or anything, but it's a work situation too, so people are a little more reserved. I'm sure if I'd have been wearing it out to the pub or a date or something, I might have got more of like, wow, that's really nice, I love it. But being in a work situation, yeah. So women really do like it, guys. I'm not just saying that. And not surprisingly, it's got nice citruses and it's spicy and woody. And yeah. It's safe. Women do like it though. Like, very safe scent. Again, take this with a grain of salt because my skin wears the sage really well. Yours might not. I got about 3 hours projection on this. Projected really good for about an hour. Almost beast. Lasted on my skin and on my skin about 8 hours. My clothes was about 10 hours later. Had them 8 hours on my skin. Closer to the 7-hour mark is when you really kind of had to start digging in. So we'll say 7. Still though, $20. Generically cheap Davidoff. Not bad at all, guys. Really, really pleasantly surprised by it. That was one I wasn't going to buy, if you remember. It was like, because of the top, it's just citrus. Literally, it's just mostly lemon and bergamot, but mostly lemon. And I don't like that. You know that. Geez, like it's about 20 minutes, though, that clary sage and galbanium start to mix with that citrus. Oof. What I don't say it often, but masterpiece in my opinion. It's funny because it's cheap and Davidoff, blah, 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 but smells great. Women love it. Lasts a good long time. And I'm not surprised women love it because, like I said, it falls into that juicy citrus, woody type scents that women tend to like. Throw on a little bit of fresh spice with that sage, and she's a keeper. Definitely a keeper. And it's an anywhere scent. I wore it all week, everywhere. Work, gym. As a matter of fact, I'm just getting back from the gym not an hour and a half ago. This is what I wore. I mean, dress it up, dress it down. It's got enough playful citrus vibe to it with the florals that you can wear it casually, but it's got that spice of the sage and the wood of the oak. Gives it a bit of a refined masculine feel too. So people who don't like this though don't like this. Holy fuck. I've heard everything from, like I said, just generic and uninspired, and which I take with a grain of salt, but there's a couple people that smells like body, not necessarily body sweat, but just body. You know what I mean? Like, and I could get that. It's a little earthy. Like I said, I tend to kind of see that, but usually that's in the fire dry down with the vetiver. I find the vetiver used in this not very good. But, I mean, that's the fire dry down, like the last 40 minutes or something around there. So, but, yeah, give it a shot, guys. It's cheap. If it works for you, you like it, and it works for you, it works really well. If you don't, like I said, it just seems no in between, man. You're either gonna love it or hate it. So be warned. If you do buy it and hate it, don't blame me. I told you. But I think most people will like it. I think most of the people hating on it are just, it's Davidoff, it's Calvin Klein, it's Polo, it's, it's not some weird designer, fucking Killian or something. Anyway, yeah, that's it, guys. Give it a try. Give it a try. I said I had a little special treat for you today. Nothing fancy, but I stopped at my shop because I was going to buy something, and the lady told me, I forget her name, that's pathetic, but she told me about they're having another sale next weekend. You get like 20 times the optimum points, so I'm like, I'll wait till next weekend then. By the time I'm done with these two sales, I'll have enough for a free bottle. But they had Versace Eros there for like a month or so, but they never had a tester. And I didn't want to blind buy it. And I went in tonight and she was like, whoa, we finally got that Eros tester. And I'm like, oh, cool. And sprayed it. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I mean, she's like, well, we got some samples. Would you like a few? Yes, I would. So it's just a sample thing, but I'm going to give you my first impression of it, really. Won't be a dry down review or anything, just kind of what I think. I might pause the video and come back at like half hour or so later. We'll see, though. It's a nice fucking thick cardboard, almost a plastic on the thing. And nice little 1 mil sample type deal, I think it is. 1.5 or something, I don't know. Ode to perfume too, so that's kind of nice. A lot of places are doing that now. Ode to cologne and ode to toilette. Not a great sprayer, but it's a sample. Usually takes 4 or 5 of them to make up one spray. Usually these are only about 2 wearings. 3 at max. But I've got 4 or 5 of them, so I've got a couple weeks anyway. Smells like Eros. A little lighter. A little citrusier. Be back in a bit. Oh, hey guys. Sorry. It's been about 20 minutes. The longer it goes, the more it smells like Eros. The original Eros, just not as loud. Starts off pretty citrusy, though, I will say that. Geez, I was expecting... Not that I'm disappointed. It's different enough, but not... It's not different enough to go buy it if you already have Eros like I do. So... I mean, unless it changes in a couple hours, something. But right now, it just started off as a citrus, almost a citrus version of Eros. That citrus went away, like I said, about 20 minutes, and now it's just Eros, lighter version. I just was expecting, it's called Flame, you know, or I was expecting spice, pepper. No, just Eros, light Eros. Again, not bad. I prefer the original over the flanker, which is sad because I was really looking forward to that one. I was hoping it would be like a hot scent, you know, like peppers and cinnamon. It's spicy. It's just a light citrusy Eros. Yeah. That's too bad. Versace, you can do better. I'm gonna wear it at some point in time and give you a review of it, but as stands right now, if you have Eros, I wouldn't bother. And if you don't have Eros, I'd get Eros over Eros Flame. Again, not a bad scent or anything, just not as good as the original and not different enough than the original. Yeah. Alright guys, that's it. I gotta hit the hay. I'm exhausted. I hope you all had a good week and everything. I don't know if I said that. I really do. If you wore Eros or have Eros, let me know if it really changes. I'd like to know. I'm going to wear it, so I'll find out anyway, but I don't want to wear it this week. It's been a while. I'm called the king of clones, and I ain't done a clone in weeks. We're doing a clone this week. And what will it be? Let's get out the list. It's going to be JPG Men. Jean-Paul Gaultier Ultra Mall clone. That's what I'm doing this week. Be wearing some Ultra Mall. I should have worked today, but so I was working nights. I slept like 5. Got up and went to the mall real quick to get a couple things and to the gym, and this was in the bag already, so I just wore it. But the reviews might be coming out Monday, Tuesday now because of the night shifts. But they'll be out, don't worry. So yeah, this week is Jean-Paul Gaultier Ultra Mall clone. That'll be fun. I kind of like Ultra Mall if I remember right. Liked it better than Le Mall, but I didn't even mind Le Mall. Anyway, alright guys, I gotta sleep. Loves you. Peace, love, be good to each other.